Coronavirus COVID-19 is caused by a virus called SARS-CoV-2, which is a type of coronavirus. Understanding the cell biology of the virus is important for understanding how it infects and replicates within human cells. SARS-CoV-2 is an enveloped virus, which means that it has a lipid membrane surrounding its genetic material. The virus has spike proteins on its surface, which are used to bind to and enter host cells. The spike proteins bind to a receptor called EC2, which is present on the surface of human cells, particularly those in the respiratory tract. Once the virus enters the host cell, it uses its genetic material, which is in the form of RNA, to replicate. The virus uses the host cell's machinery, including ribosomes and enzymes, to produce viral proteins and RNA. These components then assemble into new viral particles, which can be released from the host cell to infect other cells. Coronavirus COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that primarily affects the lungs. The virus enters the body through the mouth, nose, or eyes and can then infect the respiratory system, including the lungs. When the virus enters the lungs, it can cause inflammation and damage to the air sacs or alveoli, which are responsible for exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide in the bloodstream. This can lead to a condition called pneumonia, which is characterized by inflammation and fluid buildup in the lungs. Pneumonia can cause symptoms such as coughing, shortness of breath, and chest pain. In severe cases of COVID-19, the inflammation in the lungs can become so severe that it leads to acute respiratory distress syndrome. ARDS is a life-threatening condition that occurs when the lungs can no longer provide enough oxygen to the body's organs. This can cause a person to require mechanical ventilation through ventilator or oxygen therapy to support their breathing. COVID-19 can also cause blood clots in the lungs, which can lead to pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism is a serious condition that occurs when a blood clot travels to the lungs and blocks blood flow. This can cause symptoms such as shortness of breath, chest pain, and coughing of blood. It is important to note that not everyone who contracts COVID-19 will experience severe lung complications. Some people may have mild or no symptoms at all. However, those who are at higher risk of developing severe illness include older adults and people with underlying medical conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, or compromised immune systems. To prevent the spread of COVID-19 and reduce the risk of lung complication, it is important to practice good hand hygiene, wear a mask, avoid close contact with others, and get vaccinated when it is available.